What's up, guys? Going through, I'm gonna do if you guys have a foam roller, I'm gonna go through and do my stretching right now. I have a class for the Next Level members at 10 a.m. And I'm gonna go ahead and kind of go through my flow on how I kind of loosen up my body. If you guys wanna jump in. So I usually have a foam roller. I just did 50 calories on the assault bike. And lighting's not good over here. How's everyone doing? Hey, Lynn. Hold on. I'm trying to fix this so y'all can see. Good. So when you try to loosen up your body, don't go into a stretch right away. I recommend hold on, let me do something. I recommend warming up so that you guys can not be so stiff when you guys try to stretch your muscles. I'll put these on and my earphones. So I can't see everyone, but I'll try to get it close. I think you guys can put comments in there if you want comments. So anyways, so I'm gonna go through my foam rolling routine. If you guys don't have one of these, order it on Amazon. This is the Rogue one, but you don't have to get the Rogue one. You can get any one that fits you. I like the one that's a little bit longer. This is probably like a 4-foot one. Start off upper back. Start from the upper back here, bridge up, and I just kind of get the upper shoulders going. If you're really tight, put your hands above your head and see if that helps. I don't go all the way down to the very bottom yet. I kind of work the upper first. And then once I'm loose there, I go to my lower. Then, if I want, I go ahead and get my rhomboids, which are the muscles in the middle of your back. I cross my hands over like this, and I get that going. A lot of tension in the upper shoulders could be caused, or in your neck, could be caused by your shoulders and your back muscles being weak. So after that, I go ahead and I get a little bit lower, my lower back. Kind of roll that going. If it hurts too much, don't try to hit that spot. So get as close as you can to where it's tight. Like if I'm sore down here in the lower back, I try to get as low as I can, and then slowly but surely it should start to loosen up for you. Yeah, creeper here. Hold on. Come here, Larry. Just want to give a shout out. So, shout out to my buddy Steve Hofrichter from World's Finest Chocolate. He is giving chocolates out to all first responders, everyone that's on the front line. And can I put you on? Sure. Okay. So this is one of my friends, Larry. He is Glendale PD, and he's picking up chocolates. These are 60 chocolates in each box, and he's picking up 3 of them. He's also going to give some to Linda, his wife Linda, who works at St. Jude in the front lines. So shout out to you, Steve. We thank you, and for being a cool guy. Hold on a little bit. I'll be right back.
Then you told me you were...
Yeah.
You knew I was coming.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I just wanted. I was rolling.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, I hear a voice.
These are yours.
All right, cool.
So if you want to keep one for you, then give one. Well, I mean like for the station for the guys.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, but that's why I asked for your email because just I'll need your email, you, and then I think he'll probably drop it off here and he'll give you some more.
All right, cool, man. This is great. Thanks, Joe.
These are good.
Are you? What time are you teaching your class tonight? Today,
10
right?
and 6.
Okay.
10 and 6. So be on the lookout. Just text me.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Thanks, man. See you later.
All right. Okay, so where were we? We were at. All right, Gina's still on. All right, so foam roller. I did lower back. Now I'm gonna do my hips. Okay, so my hips, glutes. Again, this foam roller. One leg, my bottom leg is straight. Top leg is bent. I'm just gonna go ahead and roll. And with a foam roller, you want to try to find where you're tight, where you're sore. Okay, so just kind of roll there. You want to go towards the hot spots. Is pretty much what I'm saying. And then if you want to get the muscle, small little muscle in the glute called the piriformis, I'm going to go ahead and take this bottom leg, cross it over the top. And that might make it even more tight right there. So again, like the piriformis area, the butt muscle area. And this is, if you haven't done foam rolling before, just make sure don't go too hard. You're releasing a lot of toxins. And if you've been sitting down in quarantine, these muscles kind of get really weak, really tight. So you don't want to feel too nauseous, okay? Because you are releasing a lot of toxins. Drink a lot of water after this. And after like 40 seconds to a minute, we can go ahead and switch to the opposite side. So I'm going to turn it, bottom leg straight, top leg bent. I'm going to find any hot spots on my leg. And if I don't find any, for me, if I don't find any, I'm going to cross it over the top here, find hot spots there. So, see if there's some questions going in. I see Justin's trying to be a comedian. Justin's one of the EMTs that his station got chocolates from Steve. So Justin, try not to eat all of them. You're gonna get a dad bod before you're a dad, dude. So, a few more seconds. Roll it. Okay, so that's the hips. Now I'm going to work my way down to the top part of the quads. Let me look and see if there's any questions. Oh, jeez. Okay, so now I'm going to work on the top part of the quad. Foam roller, I'm going to face down here. Just designate one of the legs. You don't have to go double. So one of the legs on. Elbows down, and I'm going to go ahead and just kind of roll the top part of my quad. Look for any tightness. A lot of squats last week. Still sore from the box step ups. So foam rolling helps release tight muscles. The reason why. The fascia, the stuff that wraps around your muscle is your muscle fascia, and if you overwork your muscle or not work your muscle hard enough, it's going to thicken up on you and limit your range of motion, and that usually is really bad because then you start pulling on certain things like your bone, and that will shift your posture, that will create pain. So you want to make sure you kind of foam roll that. It doesn't take that much, but if it's an area that really needs a lot of attention, you're gonna feel it. So that's the top part of my quad. Now I'm gonna work on the IT band. So the IT band, I'm gonna be sideways. Take my top leg over, bottom leg straight, and I'm gonna go ahead and roll the side of my thigh A lot of times your IT band, if you have knee pain, joint pain, or it could be because your IT band is tight. So this is a great foam roll to get the side of your thigh, your IT band, your quad. You know, if you've worked out a lot, you can even hit the back side of your leg, your IT band there. So you want to try to follow and see where the tightness is, okay? Kind of like find that hot spot, attack it, and try to release that tightness. So after that side, I'm going to go ahead and switch to this side. This is my bad knee, so I'm going to make some funny faces on this one. Again, bottom leg straight, top leg over, and go ahead and roll. And a lot of breathing on this. You don't want to hold your breath when you're doing it, and you're going to get lightheaded or feel sick. Foam rolling is probably one of the things I really recommend with a lot of my clients to do, and this can be done almost daily, depending on the level of tightness or pain that you're going through. You're letting yourself go. Maintenance. You can only work out hard when your body is 100%. You're really not doing yourself any favors by keeping your body tight and trying to perform your best. Okay, so invest in the therapy, invest in doing the stuff it's not the sexy stuff when it comes to working out, but it's much needed to help with tight muscles and joints. And a lot of times I believe all these surgeries that are going down are unnecessary if you do this stuff. Okay, tight shoulders, surgery, back surgeries, knee surgeries, everywhere all the way down to the feet can be avoided if you guys just took care of your joints, like doing this kind of stuff. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and work on an area down below, which are the calves. So I'm going to come through with a calf. I'm going to designate one leg to be on top of the other, and I'm going to go ahead and just slowly work my way from the lower, so the lower part of the calf in here, and then I'm going to get the upper part. So I'm going to break them up into two types of rolling. I don't want to go all the way up and down right away because then it's too much movement for your arms. Okay, so just going to roll there. And I will actually move my leg from here. I'm going to work on the inside part of my calf to the outside part of my calf when I'm doing this. Okay, so inside part of my calf, my foot is turned in towards my body. Roll that. And I slowly kind of check, kind of like going from right to left with my foot as I'm rolling forward and back. It doesn't look like a lot, but believe me, if you have tight calves, you're going to feel it. Again, breathing is very important. Make sure you slowly and gradually work your way from the bottom where your ankles are all the way. I'm going all the way to like the back of my knee almost on this, okay? So right in there. For me, I'm feeling a lot of tension up here, lateral side of my left knee. So I'm going to stick to it and attack it a little bit more. Okay? And again, you can find these foam rollers on Amazon. I think Target even has them. You don't have to get the crazy one with the spikes, the rubber roller. I'm going to switch legs now. Okay? I'm going to switch legs. Work on the bottom here. So So they have rumble rollers, the foam rollers that have the spikes on them. They're a little extreme. If you haven't used a foam roller before, it's fine going with this one. I even have a white one like this. It's a little softer. Okay, I like the more dense foam roller, which is why I got the black one from Rogue. At the gym, I even have the foam roller that is just the PVC pipe. It's probably the same diameter as this. I like pain, so I know for me, if there is pain while I'm doing this, then it's tight. So I need to address it. I need to make sure I attack it. Again, it's going to limit your range of motion. It's going to limit your performance if your body is not, if it's not flexible and your muscles are too tight. Okay, so you want to make sure you address that. Very, very important, guys. Especially if you do CrossFit or you're an athlete. Really good to kind of get this going. Okay, so I've gone through most of my legs. Now I'm going to attack my shoulders. Mainly the areas that I get really tight are the areas right underneath my lat. And that's usually my rotator cuff that goes all the way around to the top part of my shoulder, my backside, underneath the armpit, and throughout my pec. All right, so foam roller, I have to go sideways. One arm's going to be up above me. I'm going to find the areas right underneath my armpit. So one arm up, my palm's up on this movement, okay? Let's get down. Palm is up on the movement. And I'm going to mix it on this because this is my hot spot. I've had tight shoulders all weekend. So palm is up. And again, just like the calf, I'm going to roll forward and roll back on this. It is tight. So I want to make sure that I address that, all the tightness. So behind my shoulder, under the armpit, roll up and down on that lat. So much needed. Kind of been telling my wife my shoulder's been tight, but we have a membership at Massage Envy and they're closed, so this is what I gotta do, but it's fine. Sit here while it's raining outside like crazy. So I know you guys are trapped indoor, not able to move around, not able to go to the gym, able to go to the next level. So, this is what we can do right now to kind of help with what you're doing at home. And there's other tools out there that you can use for this is all called like myofascial release. Basically, if this is a muscle, it's encapsulated by a myelin sheath that kind of gets really, really tight with overuse or underuse, and that's what kind of like causes a lot of pain, a lot of problems with movement and mobility. So really important you get this going. Just by doing this, I'm working up a sweat. I'm going to go ahead and switch sides to my left shoulder, usually my problem shoulder. So foam roll up. I'm going to take my arm here and roll. Again, I like my palm up on this one. This is a lot tighter. I hope you guys are utilizing this and, help you guys at home. Whatever I can do and help, you can always DM if you have questions about more things that you'd like to be seen as far as for things that you can do at home. Obviously, gym's not open, so I'm not working. So I'm open to taking online clients. Just DM me and we can work it through. But it looks like all week it's going to be raining, so I don't know if you guys are able to go outside and get your walks or not. I mean, I guess you can walk in the rain. It's up to you. My kids, they probably would like that. Wifey, I don't know. We'll see. Not really been big. Tight. Here, under my lat, under my armpit. And if you're doing this right, your rotator cuff will go, certain areas, I'm hitting this in the back of the lat, but I'm feeling this in the front part of my shoulder. It just shows you there's a rubber band that goes around your shoulder, and they call that the rotator cuff. So, too much slumping, too much watching Netflix, binging, things like that could cause a problem. So, when your shoulders are rotating forward, it adds extra pressure on your neck, so you'll be getting headaches and things like that. So, this really does help. You're kind of mobilizing your body. Whew. And again, you don't want to do it to where you feel like you're throwing up or you're nauseous, okay? Just kind of doing it until you feel good, feel loose. It's going to suck in the beginning, but you know, I'd rather go through 5, 10, 20 minutes of torture with this thing than living with it for 24 hours, okay? You can even use the roller, really sensitive area, the front part of the quad, the medial side here. So if you don't have anything, then you can use that roller to kind of massage the inside part of your knee. That side, and also do that side too. Okay, now the last one that I'm going to show you, it's called the Snow Angels. Really good to do. Not a lot of effort, but it is going to show you how tight you are. I'll try to do different angles. So basically like laying down in the snow and doing a snow angel. But I'm going to be on this foam roll. Okay? And then approach this guy maybe a little, so you can see a little bit better. Okay, so with the foam roller, I'm going to go ahead, lay down. I'm going to sit down on the very bottom of the roller, right here. Lay back, head on the roller, palms are up. And from here, I'm going to go ahead and try to go all the way up above me, like I'm drawing a snow angel in the snow until my hands touch. I like to pull, take one wrist, pull, and go back down. Right now my shoulders are really tight, so I'm going to go ahead and do this a few more times. Some of you might not be able to even touch the floor like what I'm doing, especially the T position here and the Y position right in here. Really, really tight. I'm just going to kind of hang out for a little bit. If it gets too tight, hang out until your shoulders, gravity is going to work itself to pull your shoulders down to the floor. So just wait for that to happen. Be patient. If you feel this pulling on the front part of your pecs all the way up to your neck, that's normal. It just means that you're that tight. So I reckon what I like to do sometimes, I turn my head left to right while I'm here. Getting a stretch in my neck area, right here. Okay, and the neck muscles. If I remember correctly from my college years, it's called a sternocleidomastoid. On this one to spell that with the calf muscle, it's gastrocnemius. Getting kind of nerdy right now, but so Y position and the T position gonna be the tightest. but going to be most beneficial. Okay, down here, probably not. Right here in the T position and the Y position, where you want to get this the most. All right, that is my flow right there. As far as we're kind of getting ready. Next level members, we have a 10 o'clock class. Everyone else, hopefully you have a great day and stay healthy. Any questions, let me know, and peace.